Hey guys, welcome back to Reliance. Filthy here. Continuing on our 6 video series on the 5 C's. We're on 405 combustion. Stay tuned. We'll go over a couple different kits and some different items and methodologies and whatnot, but stay tuned. Alright, welcome back guys. Now this here is a Dave Canterbury Wilderness Survival Pathfinder School combustion kit. This is taken straight off his channel. I built it the same way, used the same stuff he used, and it's basically an Altoids can. The tin is set up so you can take 100% cotton cloth like this and turn it into char cloth like that. Which helps you carry an ember and start a fire. I have never had the need to use char cloth, but it's in there anyways. I always use good old cigarette lighter. There's, as long as you take care of it, there's hundreds of fire starts in one of these. You just got to pay attention to what you're doing and take care of the lighter. I threw an extra piece of cotton in here for 2 reasons. One is to make char cloth if I needed to, but the other is to protect this, I believe it's a 7-power magnifying glass, so I've got means to start a fire using the sun, a renewable, or not renewable, but a constant fire source. That goes in the bottom of my Altoids can. Lighter goes in there as well. Piece of triple-aught steel wool. This thing will burn, and it will burn a long time, hot embers. So you can also use it for other things, cleaning your containers, cleaning a firearm if you need to, whatnot. And we got some wet fire. These things will burn for a long time. I would almost imagine even underwater, and there ain't even oxygen underwater, but these things will burn in almost any environment for a long time, so you'd be able to catch some wet tinder, wet kindling on fire with a couple of these. That goes in there. Got two wet fires in there, and then of course the char cloth I've already made. So that there, guys, is pretty much a Pathfinder Schools Dave Canterbury fire kit. And then of course rubber band or ranger band, whatever you want to call them. I just use bicycle inner tubes to keep it all shut. So that is one fire kit that you can carry with you that gives you multiple options in starting a fire, provided you've got material to burn. Then another kit that I also got off of Dave Canterbury's site from his Discount Bushcraft series of videos is this Murray's Pomade, which is a couple dollars at Walgreens. It is a tin can, so it will char once you use up all the pomade. Now, the pomade is an extender. These are all cotton balls that I stuffed in there after I bought the pomade. You just soak a cotton ball in it, and it will cause this cotton ball to burn like a wet fire. This is an extender, so maybe I should go over that real quick. You've got extenders, you got accelerants, you got ignition sources, you got fuel. These are all elements of fire making. You don't necessarily need to have extenders or accelerants, but in wet conditions, or you got some greener wood and you need to start a fire and that's all you've got, having extenders and accelerants will help start that that material on fire. I don't have an example of an accelerant, but accelerant will be gasoline, diesel fuel, kerosene, liquor, booze. Jack Daniels, Everclear vodka, those are all fire accelerants. So this here's an extender. So this acts with the cotton balls, it acts as a wet fire. I think I timed a cotton ball burning up by itself with no extender on it for, I think it was 45 seconds. And then with the pomade soaked into it, it went, I think, almost 2 minutes. It burned. So it really gives you a better chance at getting your tinder and kindling started. So another fire kit, you know, provided to you via the good folks at the Pathfinder School. And then some other items. We got a magnesium, I believe it's magnesium, shaving block. So you shave some of this off into a little pile and you run your knife down that and you start it. Another ignition source. Then you've got your good old fire rod with striker. I don't like this. I always tend to open myself up using this cheap little piece of crap here, so I'll use the back of my high carbon blade knife, the 90-degree edge on the back side of it, to throw sparks, and it will throw sparks off of this one real good. So, and then this is out of my survival kit. I featured this in another video in my survival kit build, but this has another fire stick in it. So I always have two means of making fire with me in my survival kit alone. I've got a cigarette lighter, and then I've got this. Plus I've got gauze in there, which is a tinder source. Plus I got car mix in there I can mix up with the gauze, which would make it an extender. And then I've got some Purcell hand sanitizer, which will act as an accelerant. So I got all that stuff just in my little survival kit. But these are just some different ideas of stuff you can put in any kit you want to build to cover the 4th C combustion. As always, guys, oh, and that's not to say there isn't natural means out there either. I am working on figuring out how to teach myself to do the bow drill and the natural methods too. Get to know those. As soon as I become accomplished at doing that, I'll do a how-to video on making a bow drill kit and what materials to use and what works best and yada yada yada. But these are commercial means that you can do right now to put in any kit you build. But as always, guys, it's better to have the knowledge and not need it than to need the knowledge and not have it. So take care, and I'll see you on the next one, which will be 505 cordage. Later.